facts, just like you saw today.
Wright is one of 9 men facing federal charges stemming from the alleged kidnapping and robbery of rapper Gucci Mane and others in a Dallas recording studio in January. One of Wright's co-defendants, Memphis rapper Lontrell Williams Jr., or Pooh Shiesty, was signed to Gucci Mane's label, 1017 Records. Prosecutors say the incident started when the rapper asked to be released from his recording contract, and Gucci Mane said no. Horn says Big 30 has nothing to do with that.
He has no interest in whether Pooh Shiesty has a contract with 1017 or he doesn't. They're going to make music together regardless.
Horn says he's ready to see how this case plays out in Texas.
I think the interesting thing that we've seen in the last couple of days is that Gucci Mane has come out publicly and said that he's not cooperating with the government.
Here's Will Lutz. And here we go, Mile High.
It is worth noting that last week we did hear from an FBI agent who said that he had not heard from Gucci Mane either. He also noted that there were no working video cameras inside this recording studio at the time of this incident. Darcy.
What did I just watch? Big 30 gonna have to cooperate or he gonna do 30. Because his attorney just did an interview with DJ Vlad on Vlad TV on an open case. And I'm sorry, sir, you didn't help your client whatsoever. Talking about your client was in Dallas at that time, did have his father's Hellcat, did go to the hotel after the alleged robbery, was actually at the recording studio during the alleged robbery, and all of this, and confirming these things,
So
but
the
then
offense
saying
out now to get
that
this
they're
game
going to have to
started. It's
prove
first and 10.
that he had actually had the intent
Straight out of the air
that,
to start us
that he was
off.
going to participate in the
On
robbery.
target to his back, Joe Mixon.
Excuse
And some
me?
excellent work to drive
Like
them
he
all
kept
the way
saying,
out
like,
past the
my
30-yard line.
client did not
Big
intend
gain,
to
14
travel
on
from
the play.
Tennessee to
It'll be
Dallas
first
to
down,
participate in a robbery and a kidnapping. My client does music, and my client has performed there before. So they're going to have to prove his intent. And DJ Vlad's like, but can the state take it over? Because the state doesn't have to prove any kind of intent because it doesn't cross state lines. Well, yeah, they can. And then he said, well, according to the criminal complaint, Gucci Mane was robbed of his Rolex, his wedding band, you know, everything, and then his cash. And this attorney right here goes, well, I can't really speak on that, but I can say that during his time in prison, Gucci Mane made a lot of money off of Pooh Shiesty. And Pooh Shiesty was owed to death, and you know, that's all I can say. If I turned on the internet and I saw my attorney on DJ Class give me an interview, I would
He's going to get this to the opposing 41.
Scream. I would pass
Moving
out.
quickly, trying to get set again.
I would be on the phone so quick to fire him. This was the worst interview I've ever seen. Instead of denying everything, you're
First
saying
down,
that there
Stroud.
was an incident involved.
Looking underneath here.
And your
Mixon.
client was not participating like the others, and he didn't have an intent to actually participate in a robbery or kidnapping. So he just participated? Like it wasn't premeditated, it just kind of happened. Got cooked. They're all cooked. And especially if this is your counsel. So anyways, guys, I'm going to keep you updated. I'll talk to you later. Remember, they're all innocent until proven guilty. And this is all alleged for educational purposes only. Bye.
Bad talk, nigga.
Touchdown,
And of
Houston.
course, if the 30 roll,
The
and too much
Texans
they
drop
can do is
80
get up
plus
five,
yards and take a
get a
6-0
whole time,
lead.
say it all.
It's a
If Pooh
Christian
Shiesty
Kirk
had it, bro,
touchdown.
I don't even play Madden, nigga. I play Call of Duty.
So picture perfect way to begin
he
this
can
ball
roll.
game, Brock. Their opening
And that's
drive
another thing. They
ends
probably
in
get 30
6.
No
dead in
question
the
about
bottom
it. That's how
because
you do
they're
it.
not
You
safe
work
for
all
jail once
week
they
to
get
script
out.
out the opening drive, and it's
They
huge
safe
when
on
it
the
pays
streets.
off like that.
So, like I said,
After, up
it's a
and
dude
good
who got
by
caught with a lot
Fairbairn.
of guns. So,
And the Texans will jump out
we're
to
going
a
to see what
7-0 lead.
analytics from the case. It ain't too much bigger than they got. Shade time up. They should they could
Fairbairn
look.
has
If you
it
got
all set
cookies
up for
on
the
the case,
kickoff.
they tell him. Big 30, he fold. And so, Pooh Shiesty had it. Then the
Marvin
guns,
Mims
he
now to
fold.
return it.
What they going to do besides give up other
He's
assets?
brought down to what looks like the 24-yard
And
line.
then they get it. You charge. You go. You dig. give up about 2-3 hats. So you should put Pooh Shiesty at the front of the. That's it.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Like, get through this shit. Like, we get 20 years. What to do? We get like, what to do? Big 30. What he gonna do? We can't worry about that. We can't worry about
First
that.
run of the game for J.K. Dobbins.
You know,
he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run
like I said,
move the chains.
if Brady with all the weapons,
Such a
he don't
confidence
flip.
builder. Sets the
He
tone
keep
for
it
more
solid.
play
They
action,
trying to
maybe
get it
more
going
runs.
next.
That's exactly how you
They
want to
just
start a
still
drive.
screwed with all the evidence.
Shotgun
They
snap
get
to
footage.
Nix.
We don't know what Big 30 gonna do. They look like
Pocket isn't holding up. They're
he
able to
was
drop
against
it.
them.
And that pushes them back. 3rd
Because
down coming
Wiz
up.
will be telling Big 30
They were
like
in
he'll
their
get some
defensive
time.
meetings this week. That's
It
exactly
don't
how
matter.
you draw it up. Play
He
sound
bad.
zone defense. Give that
He gonna be out
quarterback
of sight,
nowhere
out
to
of
go.
mind.
And let that pass
He
rush
gonna
get
get at
home.
least a 30 piece. 25 years old.
On 3rd down, here's
You
Nix.
can still be out here.
This is lofted deep down the middle.
You do other shit,
That's
trucks,
grabbed inside the
take your
30.
time, move.
All
You
the
have to
way.
move out of here.
Touchdown, Denver.
And keep it
The
left on the
Broncos
side. It's
finish
just
up their
opinion.
opening drive. Will Lutz
It's
now
just
on for the
opinion.
extra
So,
point.
Big 30 don't really got no
Right
other
down the middle. It's
talent
good.
as far as like,
And
you're not
the
funny.
Broncos to respond with
You
7
don't
of
really
their own to
interact
tie it here
with the
early.
lives and shit like that. So they have to really show the
Now
people
after
something.
tying this
If you
game
got
up,
these hidden
they're all
talents.
set to send her away.
If not, ain't no telling.
No to
Ain't
return
no
this.
telling though. So, damn.
And he's brought down just
Drop
inside
the
the
comments. What
25.
y'all feel how this shit gonna play out?
Big 30, if you're not going to tell him, I'm going to tell him. The feds do not give bones
Texans to the line.
80% of the time unless you went in and cooperated or gave some type of evidence. They're giving bonds now to low-level offenders, but when a case involves a big RICO and they don't know what's going on, now weapons are involved.
Now begin with a run by Mixon.
Thank one.
And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
Picking on the
Goes to the hurry-up
Put
offense
trying
here.
to check. You checking people's throats just the other day. You just being mean to gay people.
First down, and they go right back
The
to
game
him.
master got boosted.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
Now look at you. Now look at you. Say that, boy.
Just round off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Right side cut by Higgins. He is down to the 30-yard line. Gets again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Say that nigga take them yellow white islands like them used to be safe. Boy can't smoke weed, boy can't drink, boy got to deal this shit with a sober mind. You got to go to the law.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Let me start laying. Let me quit laying.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They find space for about a 3-yard gain. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Offensive line fast.
Well, you be on there too. Fast man. We go with the so yesterday, June 24, 2026, Booth's probation officer went back to the judge and petitioned and recommended that Booth
Chased out to his right.
come back to prison and started an 18-month-long sentence
And he
for
will not
violating
score,
probation.
but that does
Oh
set him
my
up
God.
Gronk with first
The
and
Feds
goal,
are
less than a
right
yard away
back
from
after
the end
Lil
zone.
Boosie. He just started them in January, and now they're saying that he violated his probation,
Mixon.
and now there is a
Score.
very
It's a Houston
there is a
touchdown.
real difference.
The
This
Texans take a second quarter lead.
almost immediately
It's a
puts
Joe
his social
Mixon
media account
touchdown.
pushed back hard against his probation officer, claiming
So, Brock, this
that he
offense
did.
starting
And
to
in
find
today's
its
video,
rhythm a
we're
bit
gonna
as they
break down
finish things with a
exactly how
touchdown
he
there to give them the
led
lead.
up to this
And the
point, how
key
he
word
got
there
on
that you
probation in
said
the
is
first place,
finish, because
and
you
what
want to
he
have
done.
that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dark Knight, y'all know this stuff is going to be out of this world.
346 462 0667. 346 462 0667. You want to flip it, y'all know they sell out fast.
Here's R.J. Harvey on the return.
Serious legal trouble started back in 2012.
Making some progress here.
With the whole
He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear.
So
Hit
the
the
murder
lane
charges
hard,
you
a
get
determined run back,
you're the
and
coach.
setting your offense up with great field position.
And he was found guilty. You were financed. Yeah, over the same case.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix.
Yeah. He take the stand up.
Cut by Sutton.
He took the
He'll get this through midfield. He starts pushing into Texans territory.
Yeah.
That's what you call efficiency.
And
he got me indicted for first down. When he sets up second and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Yeah. And then he changed his mind?
Yeah, when it was time for trial, he got on the stand and told the truth.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous, bro. That's why you got to protect yourself. Especially in Cali. I was saying that Cali is so dangerous, bro. What's going on? What's the good logo on?
And he's tackled with the first down
Cali
yardage.
dangerous.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kane, even 20-some years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
After that interview,
And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And you're also going to be able to see exactly how the Feds are trying to bury him. They're trying to attach any and everything they possibly can to bury him.
Clock is
Was it
ticked
you
down.
actually
We've
accepted a
reached our
plea
2-minute
deal
warning.
for your federal gun
More
case?
from Mile High in just a moment.
Now, how long have you been fighting this thing from the very, very beginning?
I've been
Things already
fighting
looking a
for
good bit
probably,
tougher here. It is 2nd and
3
17
years.
after the sack.
3 years.
Yeah, no, dude,
Out
it's
of the gun,
25.
it's Nix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's going to keep this
about
down.
3 years.
So we've been
Just shy of the goal line.
and we've talked
It's
about
a
it
Denver
before.
touchdown.
First, it was a state case. The Norris came in. The state case was dropped. Out of nowhere, the feds
Extra
took it.
point try now for
Now,
Lutz.
it was a state case. The feds came picked it up.
The point after splits the upright. And the
They
Broncos
had a
tie
ruling in the
things up
Supreme
at
Court that
14.
went in my favor. And the case got dropped by the judge. The case got dropped. They went appeal to the
We've
Supreme
got a
Court.
tie ball game now as they send this
And,
away.
And they won on the Supreme Court ruling. Now it's
Here's Trayvon
back
Smith
again.
with the return.
I could appeal that.
And this drive
But,
will start inside
That'll be
the
2-3 more
25.
years. I'm just wasn't gonna go to trial with it,
All right, the Houston offense
I
looks
wasn't
set,
gonna go to
Brock.
trial
Here's 1st
with
and
it
10.
from the dump, actually, but I feel like this is the
Wanting to
right
start the
move for
drive and
me.
mix it. And he's
I
taken down
trust in
just a
God.
couple yards shy of the 40.
So you tweeted out, just accepted a plea deal from the federal government on my gun case. I thought this case was over and I was going to get on with my life, but God don't make mistakes. And I'm tired of fighting. Talk to my family. It was the right decision. Tell my fans across the world, say a prayer for your boy. Go get that new album. Now, when this came out, everyone was kind of shocked because it looked like, between all the ups and downs, it was like it was over. Remember me, you were celebrating the fact that it was over.
I was celebrating.
So they're celebrating too.
I was celebrating. I got a call 3 weeks later with my family. They just indicted you
Quite
again.
frustrated having to call that after
No
getting
ankle
up the
monitor
first.
No,
That's a
I
run that
can't hear
you'll
on the
take the
ankle
result in
monitor
the NFL every
also.
time. A nice play, a solid
I ain't
game,
got
but
the
it's
ankle
also
monitor
a
on.
run
Nah,
that you know,
that was all that
and you
was
may
took off
come
when the
back
case
to.
got dropped.
Because if you were
And
that close to
put it
breaking
back
off an
on,
explosive one, really
You
break
know, I
backs
think
for
I'm
the
gonna come out
defense.
pretty good, man.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard
Everybody
line.
think it's over with for me, but
Well, last July,
Here's Stroud
when
on
you
1st
got
and 10.
indicted again on the same charge, but then it was a new
Completes it
drug-related
downfield to
charge.
Kirk.
they added trying to say I was a drug addict.
The
I think they're trying
Texans
to
get
use
some
one of my
late
interviews
points
to
and the
justify
lead.
that
It's a Christian
over
Kirk
something
touchdown.
that you were
His
talking
second
about like
scoring
10
catch
years
of the
ago.
game.
He said I was a drug addict, man. And
A second touchdown through the air for Brock, an independent of the game
and the
situation. We both know
they
he's going to be
throwing that
happy to
out.
leave the field with
that
2 of them in one
I
game.
don't know what
One
that
touchdown,
came. I
you just
think that
might
was
be
just
right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns
Yeah,
in
no,
a
I
game
talked to
is
the lawyer
always
about it,
about
and he was like, "It just
preparation.
makes no sense
Separation
because
through
there's absolutely no
preparation,
proof
doing
you're a
that
drug
work
addict."
on the
There's no
practice
proof
field
on the drug
before
The
the
fact that you
game.
used to take
And
drugs
when it was
10,
called,
20 years ago,
I'm going to be there to
That
deliver.
doesn't matter. The
Fairbairn
fact that
has
I
it
was
all
sentenced
set
to
up for the
third
kickoff.
offense marijuana, 10
RV now
years.
to
I was
return
sentenced to
it.
10 years. The system didn't let me.
right?
I was sentenced to 10 for
He's
third
brought down
offense
at what looks
marijuana.
like the 24-yard line.
How you know if I'm drug addict if you never send me the rehab? I was sent straight to the pen. How am I, you know, if I'm a drug addict if you never offered me rehab?
Yeah.
Now, in this video right here, as you can see,
Starting
this
out
is a
trips
video
right
that
here.
actually
First and
got
10.
Boosie indicted. He was out in LA shooting a music video from a feature that he
Here's
had,
Nix.
that he was paid for. Someone was behind him recording. I don't believe
Got
that
to
they
him right as he
recorded
threw
to
it,
get
and
in
it
trouble.
falls
I
to the
think they
ground.
was. And
Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
And,
I know you hear me talk
the
all the
guy
time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense,
and the
right?
guy
I look
who
at it
was
through
live
those
on
optics
Instagram,
so much,
he was
but it's the same
actually
thing
being
defensively.
watched
You've
by the
got to get a
feds.
stop, see the ball hit
Now,
the
Wax
ground
100
to
went on
knock
to say
them
that
out of
that
that
dude
rhythm.
was working, but we can't verify that. And so Boosie was seen with the gun
Nix
in his
again on
back
2nd and 10.
pocket, and that's the video that the page used to indict
And he
him
just
and
got it
charge
away
him
before the hit,
with
but the
being
pass
felony
winds up
for the fire.
incomplete. It's going to be
Now,
3rd down.
Boosie is currently
That's what I
serving
call
his probation,
complimentary defense
and he
right
was
there.
just in an
That pressure
incident
by
when
the
he
group
came
up
out
front,
here to
that
Houston
leads to the
at a
incompletion and to the
nightclub
benefit
or
of
a
that
hookah
secondary.
lounge where
Third and long for him
someone
here.
Boosie was with got into an altercation. A
Hits him on the
female
out
was
route.
pushed,
And
and
pushes
then
it up
one of
across
the
the
security
30 before
guards was
going
hit
out.
with a
You know,
bottle
I like
of
the
alcohol
completion.
or a
You
bottle
never turn down a completion.
with a bottle of
That's just
alcohol
not the
and
right
a
throw
hookah
to make in that spot to move the chains.
thing was thrown at the
Motioning
security
left is
guard.
their running back.
And in the video, you can clearly see that Boosie
And
isn't
4th
the
down,
one who
snap to
thrown
Nix. He
or
lofts one deep, center of the
inciting
field.
any violence. He just
And
really
they'll
just
turn it
looked
over on down as
and
that pass
the
comes
security
up
guard
empty
goes
and
on
off
to
the
say
field they go.
that Boosie was the one who
You
threw
know,
it,
kid, I don't think
and
I've
he
ever
was
met
suing
a
Boosie
defender
for
that
some money.
cares. All
And
they
this
want
is
to do
what
is
the
get off the
feds are
field. Doesn't matter if
using
it's a drop
to
pass,
say that
deflection,
Boosie
breakup,
violated
even
his
an
probation and
interception.
that he should go
Challenged by the
ahead
offense
and
to get
serve
one more
his
stop to
18
get
months.
off the field, and
Now,
that's exactly
clearly,
what they
when
did.
you watch the video, you can see that Boosie
He's brought
was
down
not
as
the
the
one
drive
who
starts
threw it,
out with a 4-yard
and
gain.
that he was just really just
Quickly
looking
here.
and trying to see what's going on. And the security guard is definitely reaching, he's definitely trying to do a money grab, and the feds are trying to do a time frame. They're really trying to bury Boosie with everything.
Hey, to all my family and
Play
fans,
action,
man,
here's
I'm okay,
Stroud.
bro. I'm alright.
Catch is made in
It's
close.
basically a money
And
grab.
he will not score, but that
It's a
does
money
set him
grab,
up
brother.
right
What
with
you go
first
through
and
as an
goal,
entertainer.
less than a yard away from the end zone.
The fact that the case will come out, I mean, we're in court now.
Mixon finds the end zone. Touchdown,
But
Houston.
this a money grab, man.
The Texans
This
will
guy
add
really
to their
supposed to
lead
be
at the
a
end of the half.
security in the first
It's
place,
a Joe
man.
Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the
Done
PAT.
17, 18 years for aggravated armed robbery with a
Extra point
deadly
sends
weapon.
right down the middle.
All them bombs you was
And the
dropping earlier,
Texans
bitch
double
ass.
their lead
Boy,
to
a couple
14.
years back, smuggling women out the country and in the country. And we just got off federal paper. So, man, it's
So we'll see if it's a kick return that
a
ends
money
on
grab,
half,
bro.
or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away.
I'm going to
RV
show you
now
how
to
I
return
treat
it.
60 seconds. All right, so step one, what you're going to want to do is
What
find
is the
daily
final
lows.
play
So
of
you
our
want to
first
find
half?
daily highs, daily
So that's
lows,
the halfway
4-hour
point
highs,
of
4-hour
this
lows,
edition
hourly
of the
highs, and
NFL
hourly
on
lows.
EA
Your
Sports.
chart should look
Brock
a
and I
complete
will be
mess,
back
but just
right
process
after
it.
this.
So now that we got that done, you want to wait until 6:50 a.m. to trade, and our window is to 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard
Fairbairn
Time.
has it
So
all
once the
set up for the
appointed time has
kickoff.
come, we're looking for those high time frame levels to get taken out. All right, here we see two levels get taken out, then
On the
boom,
return, here's
sweep
Mims.
to the opposite direction. How do we know it's a break the structure?
Making some
It gets
progress
taken out
here.
from this low.
And
And
a
boom,
good effort
down
here
candle,
as he
up
gets it
candle.
out
That's
past
a
the
low.
35-yard
Up
line.
candle, down candle. That's a
We
high.
don't
We're
always
not
know
trading
what's
yet. We
said
have to
there
wait
at
for a
halftime, Kate, in the
retracement. So
locker
ideally,
room.
we're
Some of the
looking for
adjustments
value gap,
offensively and
equilibrium,
defensively, but
or
I
an
can
older
assure
black
you,
more
the
than
special teams
now we
coach
see all
pulled his
three
kick
things
return
I just
team
said
aside
actually
and
get
said,
filled
listen,
in.
Doc, there's another thing happening. We've hit on it a little bit, but before we get to the child thing, there's another character, Jake Long. Have you heard of him?
Who's Jake Long?
Jake Long, I think. Jake Lang, I'm sorry. He was outside of the Carmelo Anthony's courthouse. He's one of the people that actually got arrested for terroristic threats because he said white.
Court documents revealing that a prominent right-wing activist has been charged with making a terroristic threat to allegedly kill Carmelo Anthony. Jake Lang spent 4 years in prison for the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. J.D. Miles with the exclusive new details from the Collin County Courthouse.
3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up
We
second
reported
down.
on this arrest last week, but up until now, it hasn't been revealed what led to it. Jake Lang was out here earlier this month with hundreds of other demonstrators. We learned today from court documents he was reportedly recorded on a live stream video saying that he was going to kill Carmelo Anthony with a gunshot to the head.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
These are some of the big...
That shit you were doing earlier, man. Them balls you dropped, my God. What happened? Get back in your bag.
You're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Get back in your shot, my boy.
3rd and long for Knicks.
I think you got something
back.
He's looking deep once again.
Give me your goodie bag.
And that one hits the
bag
deck.
in, bro.
No fear from them.
Put the
Trying
bag
to go
in.
deep on 3rd
I know what I
down.
got,
You
man.
love that.
Right.
Don't love the fact
You
they
know
couldn't
what I'm
connect. 4th down coming up.
I'll say,
real
Kate, that
good
defense
second,
looked
man.
even better, sharper on 3rd
Dog
down
at the
than they did
lights
on
up,
2nd.
man.
They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
I need everybody to hit that like button.
4th and forever coming
You
up.
see what I'm saying? KB with
You're
the
going
deal.
for it. It's Knicks.
Tommy
He's
with
trying
the
to go
deal.
deep
My boy
again.
KB with the deal.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh,
Miss
it's intercepted.
ESPN with the deal.
And the Texans
Told
return the
you,
interception
flat.
almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Wow,
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th in that kind of distance. And an
Hey, Sean,
equally
what's
aggressive
the
play in coverage to pick that pass
Y'all better
off.
see
Yeah,
light
that down
button.
and
Don't
distance,
they
you're
go
not
there?
running it, right? Too far to get to the sticks, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly
What they
here.
talk about? What happened to fool over there who said the video was gone? These niggas suck. Chuck Caesar, what's the deal, man? Hey, a lot of these bloggers ain't saying my name. I wonder why. You see what I'm saying?
To the
I wonder
air,
why.
Stroud.
They all know where this shit came from, man.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's
That man over there
incomplete.
ain't tell you all that,
His
man.
first target doesn't lead to his
They
first
got
catch.
to tell you all
That's
these
going to
deals.
leave him with
Shout
a
out to
tough
Cook.
3rd
That's
and
what I
long.
want to see, man.
Really had to
Spread the
find a
love.
way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long.
Need to
And
go
that's a
live
place
for
no
all. And I'ma
QB in
go
this
live
league
for
wants
all.
to be.
As soon as I see that for all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
No
Coach
connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd
Coyote,
down.
Coyote, dumb ain't ass nigga of the world. Shout out to dumb ain't ass nigga of the world for 10 out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
We are
This one falls incomplete.
$9 Shout out to my boy
Getting the
DK,
game that they
man.
put
He
together,
goes in.
it's surprising to
Shout out
see
to my
them
boy
really
DK,
run into
man.
any
Hey,
hiccups when they
y'all thought
appear.
said I was
They move the ball very well
Everything
throughout,
gonna see
just
me click,
unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Nigga, I'm the GOAT, bitch. Yeah, somebody go tell Glenn Beck over
Stroud
there
gonna go
to
on
shut
4th
his bitch
down.
ass up.
Has a man downfield. It's
He
Collins.
said, yo, we want to hear the scoop.
They're
He
going to
said,
keep
I
moving
told
forward,
you
Brock,
something,
down
man.
inside the opposing
You know
30.
we've been letting shit play. We've been letting it play out. Y'all knew I was going to pop up. They all knew I was going to pop up like a motherfucker, man. Come on, man.
Dropped by the first
Hey,
guy
man,
he
ain't
met.
no wrong
No
with
gain
that.
on that
That's
first
how
down
you
run.
gonna say it. No, he ain't know what he was
Offense in a
talking
hurry
about, man.
up
I
here.
give you all the facts to the motherfucker. Yeah, we gonna get it this live, man. Everything doing good behind the scenes, you know what I mean? So we gonna get to the content. Can I get some light?
Would have loved that, man. Y'all ain't showing up for no shit. There we go. Shout out to Boss Man Sam for the $20. That's what I
interception just short of their 20.
We not $170.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment.
Everybody
just
cancels out
all the great work the defense did to give you that ball.
Look who's back.
All right, working from the gun to start.
I
First
don't
and
give
10.
a fucking Gucci Mane. This nigga said Gucci Mane a rap. I don't give a fucking Gucci Mane with a
Back
bitch.
to work
Nigga, I
after
still
throwing the
told you
pick.
in great
Finds a man,
detail.
Adam Troutman has it.
Exactly
He's
how I
touched
said
it
it.
about 5 yards shy of that first
Exactly
down
how I
marker.
said it. Where do you
All
hoe
right,
ass
here we
niggas
go.
at?
Second down.
I told y'all in great detail.
Shotgun snap to
Now
Nix.
who's going around this shit?
Lobs this one deep
Who's
down the left
going around this
sideline.
shit?
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him
today. Shout out to
today.
you for the 10 and fuck you, nigga. And them socks, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck them socks. Nigga, you need $90 more, you get your moderator wrench, nigga. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Now Nix on third down.
Yeah, y'all send it to class. Yeah, don't be super chat like that, man. Send the K in the chat told y'all. Don't make that shit in the chat, man.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
So we gonna let it on marinate for a little bit. We gonna let it
Tell
come
us
on
pretty
in.
clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
But bitch, I'm the motherfucker.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
I don't know who the stop is. Bitch, I'm Christian.
Finds Troutman.
My name ain't
He's got space ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down, and that was impressive.
I can't stand this.
Nix with it on first.
In 26 weeks, we already know William Jones and 8 the Monitor.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a Memphis-based street game.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one.
For those who don't.
It's Broncos
This shit
football.
gonna
They're
get
on a mission
converted
here. They
before we
trail
go.
entering the
They got
fourth.
this nigga. Oh, Lord. Who's ice?
No, at the time of the offense, Williams Jr. resided in North Texas, fulfilling the final months of a 63-month sentence for conspiracy to possess firearms.
Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Crimes in violation.
Welcome to Iron
Going
Beat,
again. Here's
the
Nix.
future of futures trading. With our cutting-edge
Completed over the middle.
This dumbass nigga, unfortunately, I'm CEO Eddie.
12 yards on that play and a good call. Nets
Let's
up the
deal with the
first.
Cyrus Carmack and Rick Child situation. What, in your opinion, happened in this Rick Child case? The ghost of
Receiver
Latasha
on the other end,
Hawkins.
finishing it, doing his
Grain
job.
security camera videotape graphically depicts the last
Going on
few
first
moments of
down,
15-year-old Latasha Harlan's life. Store owner Sinjad Doo thought 15-year-old Latasha Harlan was going to steal some orange
Working across
juice.
the middle block, it's tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid
Guess
to
what the
make
white
that
woman
catch
got?
through contact.
Asian bunny,
You couldn't
rice
do it.
bunny.
Finds him over the middle. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
110 yards and catch up to him. Andy Child, the son. His brother Cyrus Carmack Belton's killer.
Once more, it's
Cyrus
Nix.
should have been in a black gas station. Should have been in a black.
That's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to
Not
see
after you
happen,
criticized
Brock.
them.
It's fourth and
What
long.
is your response to Kevin
This
Hart's
overwhelming
position
pressure and these
on
sacks after
the
sacks
Netflix
after
comedy
sacks.
roast?
Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Fourth and forever coming up.
We just want to know you can't. You need to prove the people that I give a shit.
Desperation time here.
I think we're certain things not
Throw
safe.
is caught by the back. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos, 14 points back. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Kardashian.
Out of the gun, it's Knicks.
Melania Trump, that you can accept your children as you should.
This stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
China. Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you drive that way, you get double coverage. And yet you still can't take the ball away.
China, when a black woman's body has been the most disrespected, exploited.
From the red zone on 1st.
In American history.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more though. 2nd and goal coming up.
13 million viewers. You don't tell me to just accept it because it's just comedy? All right, we are going to do this to a Jewish community. Nobody but a Negro who let white people stun all over the pain and shame of their people's history and current predicament and laugh it off as a joke.
Knicks from the gun.
Richardson High School. And maybe it'd be Robert
He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Knicks leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
This little bitch
Back to throw.
says, I'm glad my league.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
This is how he closes out the roast. I wish you said something. I wish you said something. There's no nothing crying about reparations for some slavery's okay.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort.
If it's okay to make a mockery of slavery, if it's okay to make a mockery of lynching, the only thing wrong
And the
with
Texans
George
secure that
Floyd,
kick, no
what the hell do
problem.
you need reparations for? If it's okay for black, white people.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Also, Doc, there's another thing happening. We've hit on it a little bit, but before we get to the child thing, there's another character, Jake Long. Have you heard of him?
Who's Jake Long?
Jake Long, I think. Jake Lang, I'm sorry. He was outside of the Carmelo Anthony's courthouse. He's one of the people that actually got arrested for terroristic threats because he said, right,
revealing that a prominent right-wing activist has been charged with making a terroristic threat to allegedly kill Carmelo Anthony. Jake Lang spent 4 years in prison for the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Our J.D. Miles with the exclusive new details from the Collin County Courthouse. We reported on this arrest last week, but up until now, it hasn't been revealed what led to it. Jake Lang was out here earlier this month with hundreds of other demonstrators. We learned today from court documents he was reportedly recorded on a live stream video saying that he was going to kill Carmelo Anthony with a gunshot to the head. These are some of the videos that show right-wing activist Jake Lang confronting supporters of Carmelo Anthony outside the Collin County Courthouse on the first day of testimony in Anthony's murder trial. It was on that day, June 4th, when authorities say Lang was recorded on video saying to someone, "He won't be playing basketball. I will be waiting outside this courthouse." Guess what? Headshot done. Authorities say an unidentified individual responded, "So you going to kill Carmelo Anthony?" To which Lang reportedly answered, "Yes, yes I will." The Texas Fusion Center, which was covertly monitoring the courthouse for threats, along with social media and live streams, used facial recognition technology to identify Jake Lang as the person on the video making the threat to Anthony's life. The 31-year-old from Florida was arrested while trying to leave the state and has been in the Collin County Jail with a $1 million bond charged with making a terroristic threat. It's a felony that comes with a 2 to 10-year sentence if convicted. Here is a recording of the live stream which got Lang in serious trouble.
This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final
has
whistle.
a history of arrests since he was pardoned by President Trump after spending 4 years in prison for the January 6, 2021 riot at the U.S. Capitol. At the time of this latest arrest, authorities say Lang was already violating a criminal trespass warning he received outside the Collin County Courthouse 2 days earlier, which banned him from the property for 30 days. CBS News Texas discovered that Lang has an online fundraising account that's collected nearly $50,000 on the exact same crowdfunding website as one that just days ago shut down an account to collect money for the family of Carmelo Anthony. Lange is scheduled to appear for a bond hearing tomorrow in the same court in front of the same judge, John Roach Jr., who presided over the Carmelo Anthony murder trial. In McKinney, J.D. Miles, CBS News, Texas.
Because he said that if the jury doesn't get this right, I'll handle it myself.
The white guy.